High volume, high volume.
I gotta make the daddy cry. Good dude. I know you love me.
Released the beast, so I feel better. I just am having a quarter life mid-crisis over everything. I think I told you how I don't have time to edit videos for a month and a half. Really just been super stressed. Ended up getting another job this semester that I haven't started yet, but I will start to account for my part-timeness. And so now I'm working 2 jobs, or about soon to be working 2 jobs, taking these classes and also studying for this MCAT. It's just all literally too much for me. Ultimately, my quarter midlife crisis is I'm just afraid that I'm gonna fail the test because I just didn't have enough time to study. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, you're going to see a transition from a moment in time where I was getting ready to take my MCAT to me wanting to quit my job as a medical assistant and then start a new job as another medical assistant. Come to find out, I am going to become a surgical tech. So in this video footage, you see I had a quarter life midlife crisis, feeling like I was going to fail my MCAT. My MCAT got canceled, and then here we are getting ready to take the MCAT. Good morning, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh, my skin looks good. Today is test day for the second time. I'm trying not to get super excited about it this go round because I had PTSD from the first test that got canceled. So right now I am just preparing all of my snacks, my breakfast for the exam. I figured I would document today's process this go round, just in case anybody who's never taken the MCAT can know what to expect and all of that good stuff. Right now it's currently 6:15. I'm supposed to be calling my Uber. My test starts at 8 o'clock. I don't know how long the Uber's gonna take, but I'm trying to get to the test, leave out of the house by 6:45. But my eggs aren't done yet and I haven't drank any coffee. Unfortunately, my cycle started I want to say 2 days ago because I was spotting, but really overnight is when the heavy flow came, and so I was cramping all night. I didn't really get good sleep, so I definitely need some coffee. But my coffee's done now. I just hope I can drink it pretty quickly because I don't really want to be carrying a to-go cup because I don't have that kind of space. You're not supposed to bring a ton of stuff from what I recall. So my Uber's pretty much here. It's foggy out today. Let me show y'all. It's so pretty though. Doesn't that look pretty? But I wanted to show y'all my snacks real quick. I brought a water, a Gatorade, some popcorn because I wanted something sweet and salty to snack on. My mom told me to drink a Coke and Snicker bar because it gives you energy very quickly, but I decided not to do the Coke because I'm trying to lay off the sodas. I did applesauce and then a mandarin. 15. It starts at 8, so I'm here early. Y'all, I don't want to talk. That test was the devil himself, let me tell you, because I was sitting there questioning my existence and my sanity that entire test. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I don't want to do an MCAT experience. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do none of that. I don't. That test was trauma. I'll put it like that. It was pure and utter trauma. Truthfully, after the MCAT was canceled, I was just highly defeated. I didn't really want to record anything. I didn't feel good about it. I hadn't received my scores yet, but I just knew I made a mistake taking it. So I was just trying to compensate during this time. Good morning! Welcome back. It's been so long since I've done like a week in my life as a medical assistant. And I figured I would bring you all one since I've been gone for a few months. I finally took the MCAT, so that is behind me for now. And I am slowly adjusting, just getting back into the groove of things without worrying about a test coming up. So in this week, I want to showcase not only my role and duty as a medical assistant, but also the pre-med component. So I work part-time as a medical assistant and I go to school part-time. So I will be showing you all those things. My goals for this week are pretty heavy because I have my application to one of the schools I'm applying to due April 29th. So I want to be able to work on the essays and the rest of my application materials. I have classes this week, so I need to review concepts for my chemistry class. And then I got severely behind in physics, so I have to catch up on work this week. So that's like the school component. As for the work component as a medical assistant, all the providers are out of the office because it's spring break for them. Like, I didn't know doctors had spring breaks. So they cut back my hours, and basically we're only allowed to work up to 6 hours per day of this week. I'm already part-time, so that kind of sucks, having to only work 6 hours versus the full 8 hours when I'm already part-time. But fortunately, I have my other job, so yeah, this check is actually going to be pretty short because Easter is also on Sunday, so there's no opportunity to work on Easter. So it is what it is, but it's fine. I probably need the break or the extra time anyways to catch up on schoolwork. So that is the plan for this week. So as far as me documenting, I just want to take you through the life of really a pre-med student who is getting her crap together. So yeah, I guess I will show you what an office day looks like without the providers, because I don't even know what that looks like. My responsibilities include me doing the suture removals as well as any like pathology we receive, writing that and doing faxes like prescription bills or prior authorizations, things of that nature. So far I've taken out 3 people's sutures today. Got into it with somebody, which I'll tell you about later. And now I'm just writing the notes from the suture removals I did.
So I wanted to like flash like me cleansing sudsy.
During April, that was the time where I started to realize that I needed to make some major changes. After the MCAT, I was very disappointed. I didn't receive my scores yet, but I just knew it did not go well. In addition to that, my teacher threatened to fail me in physics at this time because he said I missed class too much and I was not participating. This is not true because I only missed 2 classes and he was made well aware that I was missing class because I had to go take the MCAT. However, he was not willing to work with me, so I just felt ultimately very defeated. At my job, I was just not feeling in the spirit anymore. I felt like they were cutting my hours, and then I was doing a bunch of odd jobs like this one. We had to make Easter baskets to take to different locations just to expand our, network, but there was like no type of reimbursement for gas or travel. I just felt like I was doing a lot of things that were not in the job description, and I was not getting paid or compensated enough for it, considering like all the sacrifices I made for this job. Ultimately, I just knew I was ready to like make a transition. Yeah, don't I look kind of cute in a lab coat? Just a little bit. I was like, oh my god, I thought I broke my camera already. I was about to be so mad. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 or I should say day 1 technically, of the week in my life. How vain am I? So, welcome to day 2. I'm currently at the office now. I'm about to eat my breakfast. There's patients I've already seen 2 today, but I wanted to keep you updated on the diet I've been going on. My skin has been looking pretty good since I've started my new treatment regimen, but I'm doing what is called the egg diet. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but you eat 2 boiled eggs in the morning, a piece of grapefruit or half an orange. I don't really like grapefruit, but that's what it calls for. Good morning. This is actually day 3 of the week. I made it out of the house on time today, thank God. So I have a lot to catch you up on that happened over the first 2 days. I didn't really get to record or document anything because I just didn't. Like, it was so busy. So I feel like these past 2 days is like further confirmation for me to leave my job for so many reasons. So let's first start with like the job application. I've applied to like several jobs, so I have an interview like at the end of this month for another medical assistant job. But the medical assistant job that I'm kind of leaning towards right now finally reached back out for an interview, so it will be this Friday from 9 to 11, and it's like a working interview, so I'll be wearing scrubs and shadowing and all that good stuff. So I'm super excited about that. It's not too far from my house. It's in, I think it's like about a 15-20 minute drive every morning, so it's a little bit of a further commute than the job I have now, but it pays more. So yeah, and then you get reimbursed for travel. It's like a travel medical assistant, which I think would be super fun, to just go to different like locations and work. I mean, the idea of it sounds great. But so that's that piece. So I got the interview, and that's Friday. They seem pretty committed to me so far. The next thing is the grade appeal process for physics. Like I said, I haven't really talked too much about what happened with physics. Don't really want to discuss it until, like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for things to pretty much unfold. So basically with the grade appeal, I'm in this process of trying to change my grade, either convert it to a non-credit course, retake the class, or they just change the grade. And that's the situation that has been keeping me from moving into the next phase of, getting a post-bac master's or something of that nature. So I reached back out to the school to see what is going to come of that. And their response to me is, people are vacationing, my teacher's out of the country right now, and so the grade appeal committee can't reach a decision until they have the entire, staff together, or whatever that, the case is. So basically, grade appeal cannot move forward, and they don't have a timeline of when it will be completed. So I contacted the school I was trying to apply for the master's this fall, and they said I just need to retake physics this summer. They'll accept me with the F and a retake in physics as long as it's a C or above, and then a GRE score. So it looks like that's what I'm leaning toward, but as you can see, I don't know what that means in terms of getting this new job, if I should even continue pursuing the new job or just quit the job, because basically if I take physics, most physics this summer are, Monday through Friday from working hours. So I don't know what's going to come of that. That's option 2. And yeah, I don't know. So that's where we are with the grade appeal. That as far as the mental wellness balance thing, I had my first therapy session with a new therapist, and I think it went really well. I just kind of it was our first session, so we didn't really get super deep into it. I just told her, like, you know, the typical background, growing up, my childhood, and then the things I really want to work on. And she gave me some target goals that will work over for the next couple of months. So I'm really excited to start the therapy journey. When it comes to talking about my medical assistant job and like the things that went on there, I don't really want to speak on it too in depth, as I still am working actively with this, you know, place. And then even when I leave, like I said, I don't ever want to talk too bad about them, and I don't know, I may end up working with her in some kind of capacity in the future. So that's just always super duper important regardless of what you do. So the goal for today is to contact different schools about physics to see if I could take physics this summer at a community college versus a regular institution, so it'll be cheaper, and there's more options to take the physics at like a night class versus a morning class, so I can probably still work. Yeah, that's pretty much where we are. Honestly, I'm still kind of stuck, like feeling just stuck, like, is this a good idea? As far as God goes in the midst of this, I'm just trusting him. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just trusting God with my life. So it has been a while since I've actually recorded in the office, so I figured I would just show you guys me stalking, or we could talk while I'm stalking. So I found a community college course to take physics at, and it's an evening class, but it already started, so hopefully they'll do like an override and I can start taking that class. So right now I'm at work. So good morning. Today's the last day of the week. Today's interview day. Pray for me. I hope I get the job. I hope I get a good, you know, offer. It would be nice. So the interview, oh my god, it went so well. I think it did. But I really liked it. They have a fitness center. Oh my god. So, oh my god, I really enjoyed it. So, review of the interview. I think the interview went really well. I loved it. The office is really pretty and nice. Oh my god, the doctor was so friendly. I was like, oh my god. The staff seemed like really cool. I don't know, like, it was awkward because I'm an awkward person, but I was just trying to be, you know, hands-on and just like be observant. Like, the only thing I wish I would have done is been like, hey, do you want me to step in and help a little bit more? But for the most part, I like really enjoyed myself. I hope I did well with the interview. I don't know, I just hope I did well or good enough. I just hope I get accepted for this position, because I just really feel, I don't know, I really liked it, but it's all up to God at this point. I hope that the doctors and the staff put in a good word for me and see if I would be a good fit. I just really pray that I get extended offer. So if I get an extended offer, I will join. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, so as you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I have been talking about leaving my job for some time now, and so I finally did get a new job and I'm excited to start. So I figured I would document the last 2 weeks of me working here. And actually I was kind of inspired to do this video by another YouTuber. Her name is like Beauty and Brains. She did a video talking about her MA experience, and so I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that too. So here we are. Yeah, like, dang. So today I have to like tell my coworkers that I put in my 2 weeks notice. I don't know how they're gonna take it or receive it. Hopefully it goes okay, not too bad. And then I'm probably gonna end up talking to the manager today, maybe the doctor. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm gonna just keep it sweet and short and to the point. And yeah, I'm being bad today. I got Chick-fil-A. But yeah, stay tuned. Basically yesterday, I was thinking ever since I submitted my 2 weeks that my manager was gonna like pull me to the side and probably want to talk to me. That didn't happen. I thought either the doctor was gonna say something, somebody was gonna say something. I was also gonna tell my coworkers, but the vibes were off. I just didn't feel like it was something I needed to mention. So that didn't happen yesterday. And I went out for Father's Day this weekend, and I left my purse at the restaurant, and the restaurant is not close to my house. Rather, the restaurant's like 30 minutes away. It's like 45 minutes to an hour away. So I had to drive after work all the way there and then come back home. And then I came home and I didn't fill out any of the forms for my new job yet. Like I have to get a background check and drug test, all that stuff. TB test, they require like a hepatitis vaccination. I'm excited, and I have one additional interview today. I did another interview yesterday on the phone. That interview was like okay. I didn't like get good phone call vibe from the interview. Like I was like okay. So then I have one more interview today over the phone, and then I have therapy today. Good morning, you guys. So today is actually my second to last day of work. I figured I would just go ahead and share with you the story of what went down yesterday. It's just so crazy how this like all unfolded. So last Friday I put in my 2-week notice, and I did it through email. I like sent the email with an attachment with my 2-week notice. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And so when Monday came, I went to work and no one said anything. Like my manager didn't say anything, the doctor I work with didn't say anything. So I honestly didn't think that they got the 2-week letter essentially. And I was like thinking to myself like, okay, I need to tell them. And then as for my coworkers, I was planning to tell them Monday, but one of them didn't show up. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait till tomorrow to tell them, and then just go to the manager and let him know that I was leaving, because he was acting like he didn't get my 2-week notice. So then Tuesday came, and I was working, and I was going to go to him at the end of the day and speak with him. But he had already texted me around like lunchtime and said, did you want to talk? And I was like, yeah. Oh, let me back it up actually. So like somewhere in the morning, my coworker came up to me, like we were alone in the room, and she was like, hey, so what's this I hear that you're leaving? And so I actually told the secretary I was leaving first, because I wanted to ask her like if she thought that anybody would be upset about it, and just see like, just kind of like how should I approach, telling them. And then I told the secretary not to tell anyone, because my goal was to, inform them myself so that they don't feel like blindsided or anything. And so then basically the secretary ended up telling the other secretary, who told my coworker. And so my coworker, mentioned it to me. She didn't say anything to anybody else, fortunately. And so we talked about why I was leaving, and she actually had a positive reaction. She wasn't really upset, honestly. And so that's when my manager texted me and said he wanted to talk. So when I went to his office and we talked, he didn't seem upset either. He just said, oh, okay, I got your 2-week notice. Like, was there a positive experience working here? Is there anything that could have been better working here? He was asking me where I was going, if I got a better paying offer. He was asking me all kinds of questions. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable. But I just decided to leave in grace and like let him know that I had a great, experience. I can't really complain. thank you for taking a chance on me and allowing me to work here. Pretty much where we left things, and that was kind of like the end of that. Good morning. So I look a mess right now because I had to wake up early to drive to the place to get my drug test for my new job. I had to get last night I went to get a TB test. They require that too. So I've just kind of been all over the place trying to get it all out the way. I was going to get the drug test yesterday, but they said it was too late in the day for me to do that. It's kind of annoying that I have to like come in this morning to do it. Gotta go to work after that, and today's like the last day. Hopefully I'll record more. Like, goodness gracious, like I haven't been super recording, like, but we're actually having like a work dinner thing. I wasn't gonna go anymore, but they're not paying for it. It's like a rep who's paying for the dinner, and my coworkers still want me to go, so I'm like, I'm going. I'm in with a bang and live my best life. You feel me? So I was thinking of getting my, doctor like a parting gift or something, like just to say thanks. Good morning. Welcome to another week in my life, this time as an unemployed medical assistant. But technically I'm unemployed for 1 week because I put in my 2-week notice at my other job, but they told me that they didn't need me to come in after Thursday of last week. So I've been unemployed for a week now, but I do still have like my other job that I work at. So I have like a few shifts with them, but I don't work there full time, so they don't have enough shifts for me to like make it a whole week. Since I've been unemployed, like little list of all things I want to get done before, I start up work again. After being unemployed, it started to hit me that, dang, the job I've been working at for a year is actually over. So I decided to just kind of enjoy the day. I went out to the park just to kind of reflect on everything that had happened to me this year. Getting a new job, not getting accepted into my master's program, failing my MCAT, all just really discouraging. I went through a really terrible breakup from a situationship where I wasn't even in a relationship with that person. So I just really wanted to sit and take the time to reevaluate my goals, to just honor my feelings, honor the disappointment that I felt, and just kind of just be in the moment. As you can see here, I'm just kind of like sitting down, journaling. I'm praying to God, asking him for like some kind of financial breakthrough. And then got a little emotional here, as you can see. But by the end of the journey of me going to the park, I was really happy with myself, and I just had like a sense of hope again. So just remember that no matter what happens, you'll be fine. It kind of looks like I have nothing on right now, but I do. I'm just wearing a bandeau top. But tomorrow is officially my first day as a medical assistant. But wait, I'm actually going to be a surgical tech. So there's a whole story with that. I didn't understand. You know what? We're just going to ignore that. So right now it is currently 10:39 p.m. and I wanted to first show you guys some clips from the African American Museum. I went there today. It was just so amazing and inspiring, and just, highly recommend if you ever come to the DMV area. If you don't know what that is, DC, Maryland, Virginia, you need to go to DC, go to the African American Museum. I promise you won't regret it. So I want to insert some clips for that, but this is officially going to be a week of my life as a surgical tech. I'm a little behind on my videos, basically, and I have a reason. So I got me a new boo, you feel me? It's really too soon to talk about it, but I'm actually on the phone with him now. He's sleeping, but yeah, so this week is going to be so interesting. Today is actually Tuesday, so I've been unemployed for a week. Honestly, I've just been gone because I met someone, and I've just been, trying to get to know them more and just kind of having a good time with that. So now that work is starting again, I'm about to be on my stuff because Jamaica's coming up. Like, I have so many good things planned. I'm like super excited about this time. Like, things things are looking up. So anyways, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. but I figured I would just introduce the video. I worked 3 days this week at my new job. So tomorrow they said I'm going to be doing paperwork. They gave me training, but I'm going to get into all the details with you tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow's my first day of work. Then after work, I'm going on my first date with my boo. And yeah, I'm just really excited to take you along for all of it.
High volume, high volume.
Good dude. I know you love me like cook food. So I gotta let the song cry. So I gotta make the song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes. So I gotta make the song cry.
Boy, I love you on your worst day. Still see you while I saw you on the first day. Even though it's times that we ain't seeing eye to eye. Can I just spend holidays or birthdays without you?
Song cry.
The moment I leave, I'm just being
Song cry.
That was a street party throughout East and West Berlin.
Like cook food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. We was together on the block since lunch. We should have been together having 4 seasons brunch. We used to use umbrellas to face the bad weather. So now we travel first.
Good morning. So today is day 1 and yeah, today is the first day. I'm super excited. I just got out the shower, washed my face, cleaned my body. I did shaving. I don't know if that was necessary information to add, but that's what I did. So I woke up earlier this morning because I have quite a bit of stuff to do. I have to like clean my room really well, and then I have to like put together some stuff for work because they want me to bring like a notebook. So I just want to make sure I have everything together, if that makes sense. So I have quite a bit to do this morning. So I woke up around 4:30, showered, washed my face, and here we are. It is currently 5:30, so this is perfect amount of time because I have to be at work at 7. So I plan to leave the house around 6ish. Ooh, earlier. Dang. Okay. I plan to leave the house around like maybe 6:10, 6:15 if all goes smoothly, but that means I gotta go. So I'm just gonna get ready and then we can talk in the car. Aren't you not nervous, or am I just the only one?
It's like a relief, like finally, like to get out of jail. Like that's what it feels like coming home. So it's just like I feel good, like finally.
Alright, I'm doing good on time. Oh, I was just making sure I'm not running late or anything. Bruh. So,
Not the first day.
huh?
I said you can't be doing that the first day.
Exactly. I was so mad I thought I lost my AirPods.
You said what?
I was so mad I thought I lost my AirPods, but I found them this morning. What? The magic of cleaning your room.
Oh yeah, man. Even when it's clean, like you know, keep up better too. Even when it's clean.
You said your flight leaves at 7, right?
It's 7:05, right?
Leaves at 7:05 or boards at 7:05?
Boards.
Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah.
Good morning. Come to find out, I don't have to work until 9 o'clock. So So I'm gonna show you how I make my favorite breakfast in the morning. English muffins, fresh strawberries, Nutella, and your favorite kind of nut. So have and pop it in the toaster. Ready for butter. Should look like. By the way. Alright, so right now I'm in the car. It is currently 6:56 a.m. right now. Come to find out, I do not have to be at work at 7. I have to be there at 9. I did not know that orientation had to be there at 9. I checked the email, so I'm glad I didn't go all the way there just to find out I was there too early. So what I did was made breakfast, and now I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get something to drink to ease my nerves. I'm like so nervous about today for multiple reasons. Nervous about just it being the first day, don't really know what to expect, and then nervous about my date later on today. So I figured I'd just spend some time talking to you about everything to fill you in on life and just, yeah. So basically, come to find out, my job is actually a surgical tech position. I thought I was going to be a medical assistant, which I still am by they said the board title is medical assistant, but I'm actually going to be a surgical tech because I'm going to be getting a certification. So that's all interesting and news to me. So she sent me like my letter telling me like, you know, my training days and basically everything I needed to do. She gave me like a handbook with like guidelines and stuff in there. So did not read through it. I don't know if I was supposed to read through it today or what, but lighting's weird. So yeah, that was that. And I was just like, oh my god, I had no idea I was supposed to be doing that. That I was going to be like a trained, certified surgical tech. So that's like one cool thing about this job. So yeah, as far as the boo goes, I met him in May when in the midst of like all the crazy things happening. I like met him right after everything ended with the last situation I mentioned. So we've just been talking on the phone pretty much every single day, and that's why I haven't been like super vloggy because I've just been kind of caught up in that a little bit. So he's not from here, he's from somewhere else. He's actually just coming to town today to visit his like one of his relatives and for us to go on our first date. So I'm excited, like I'm nervous but excited. So that's just kind of like the tea on everything. So right now I decided I'm gonna go to Starbucks, get something to drink, and then go to Target because I need to, you know, probably find something cute for my date, like some sandals, because I don't think I have any good sandals I want to wear on it. So that's the plan. We don't really have another plan besides that. So I guess I'll just talk to you later. So today's first day is actually over as we speak. So I got off, so right now I'm actually getting ready to go to the mall because I need some sandals and I need like a necklace or something. Probably just the sandals part. So I'm just gonna go here, see what they have. Hey, it was really sweet and cute. They had like donuts for us, like the first new hires. And then they just had us filling out paperwork, but the staff is just incredibly nice. I think that's the thing that really makes me feel good about this place is like the staff is just incredibly friendly, and we're all in the same age group and people are like doing good things. So I already made my first friend because a girl, we both started today, so I think that's cool that I'll have like somebody to go through this with versus just me. Like at my other job, that's what happened, like it was just me in the morning. So today is my first day going to a different location, so that's what I'll be doing today. So I woke up pretty early. I woke up at like 5:30, and now I'm just going to get some Starbucks because this early morning thing.
Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left.
Yeah, I gotta get used to it. It's gonna be a major adjustment, so that's what I'm going to do. So get some Starbucks first, and then after that
you. I loved your point of view, cause you held no punches.
Welcome back. So it's actually week 2 So fun fact, the job position is actually a surgical tech. I'll explain more about that in depth. So what I've been up to, the first week of training, it was kind of just like all paperwork for the most part, like paperwork, and then they have me on the computer doing like online training. And so this is my second week, so this is like the first day of me actually like, you know, doing stuff. I wanted to give like a little tour of this new place. So I go to different locations, so this is actually a new building for me. I'm in a different random office today. It's nice. It's a nice building. Not too shabby. Can't really complain. It's the time, perfect time to show you guys a tour of the office. There's like no one here yet. This is where I've been working, so I'm gonna try not to show patient information because people have gotten on me a bit about that before. But so I'm here at work now. Do the back. I should start from front to back, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Like the offices of different managers, I guess, and whatnot. And then this is the lounge area, which is cool.
I told brother on the front of the car, but they still rich. I don't think nobody around still, but I still chick. I don't got 100 million, I can't chill yet, but I'm getting rich and screws yet. I get real chicks, baby fucking like a porn star. We have real sex, and nobody in our business. We take their checks, say she like when I perform, so I fuck her with my chains on, and she handle her part, so I let her play the music. Ain't had to get rich for this time.
She wanna throw me out. Stop. It's all going to
How much footage? But guys, I done caught the vid for the first time. I caught COVID. I went to Jamaica last week. I've been adjusting to the new job. Like, so much craziness has happened, and I just haven't, I don't want to say I haven't had time to like deal with it, but I just say like I chose personally just to take the time to adjust. And honestly, June was a blur. Everything has been a blur pretty much. Like, I've just been all over the place. I'm still recovering from COVID, to be honest with you. Like, I tested negative, but I still got like a lingering cough going on, and my nose is still like kind of stuffy. So it's been real, to say the least. And so today I kind of wanted to sit down and do an update video for you all, just kind of talking about all of the things that have happened since my last video. I want to thank you guys for 689 subscribers. I think that was where I was last at. We close to 700. We close to getting to 1,000. So my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year, honestly. But yeah, so it's gonna be another week in my life. This time I'm actually dedicated to doing it. This is like week 4, I believe. I have to get gas. I'll get gas on the way back out. So yeah, I got a couple things to do. Honestly, I'm gonna go to the post office. I gotta go to the post office to run out something. I gotta go to my old job to run something to her. And yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta do. So I'm gonna go home and change. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna go home and do.
Never in bunches, just me and you. I loved your point of view, cause you held no punches. Let the song cry. So I gotta let the song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry.
No way. Hey, only thing that ever came between us was distance, and all that did was bring me closer to the one I've been missing. We've been working on communication, and I learned that's not just how you talk, though, it's how you listen. Ain't worried about stories and mentions. Fuck who ain't us, they can take how they want to take it. Only reason we've been posting less, cause it's feeling more sacred. And there's niggas that want you to end me, but they wasn't there at the beginning. They wasn't there when your brother died and the pain felt never ending. Buying that bitch cemented. Fuck you on the wall, the only time you was pinned against me. Help organize my life before you, it was a crash site. Can see my future with you, cause I met you in the past, like me and more. Can't think of anything in the world that I needed more. This that grandparents rocking chair, fall in love, never need a divorce. In fact, I ball with you, only time that we needed a court. You need me, I'm needing you more.
Gotta let the song cry. So I gotta let the song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. Song cry. We used to use umbrellas to face the bad weather, so now we travel first class to change the forecast. Song cry. I'm on forever.